Today we're wicked honored to have two special guests, Tom Schlafly, founder of Schlafly Brewing, and Stephen Hale, who has like the most awesome job probably in the free world. He's an ambassador brewer, which basically means he gets to do stuff like this and drink and be all over the place.
4 years ago at a Springfield and at a beer festival in Springfield, Illinois, called the SOB Festival, the Springfield Oyster and Beer Festival. And we had a variety of bottled beer we were serving, and we were running precariously low on our stocks of pumpkin ale, which was still somewhat new in the market. It might have been a couple of years in bottles at that point, and we were clearly going to run out because the word was getting out that you have to try the Schlafly pumpkin ale. So I looked around at our stock and I realized, well, perhaps if we mix it with the 2 cases of oatmeal stout we have, we can make it last longer. And ding, the light went off and I realized what a great combination it was. For me, I like a lower percentage of pumpkin. It's an 8% spicy, delicious beer. It's been highly ranked as one of the better pumpkin beers in the country. People love it. It's almost 10% of our production at BottleWorks. For my pleasure palate, I prefer a combination of about 20-25% pumpkin and the rest oatmeal stout.
Prost involved.
Prost.
Oh.
Prost.
Everybody, there you go.
And to the customers.
To the customers.
Das schmeckt mir sehr gut.
Yeah.
This is awesome. You get a little bit of the ginger and some sweetness from the oatmeal stout. It would be fantastic with your Thanksgiving dinner as dessert. What you should do though is taste the oatmeal stout first. So you got to buy all of it. Taste the oatmeal stout, the pumpkin, then mix it to your palate. I think it'll bring out. It'll really bring out the spices in the pumpkin pie, and also sort of the sweetness of the pumpkin pie. So it's an awesome combination. We actually going to do it right now with Oreo cookies.
Quite a yummy combination.
Oh.
This is, as they might say back in my home state, this is wicked good.
Yeah, this is pretty wicked awesome, actually.
Yeah, what a
Pissom.
Beer is not
It's
just
actually
good.
wicked pissom.
Beer is not just for breakfast with
Right, this is like
pumpkin Oreos.
this is like a brunch.
The combination of these 2 beers that excites me the most is, for my palate, the ability to enjoy the wonderful pumpkin pie nature, spices of the pumpkin ale, the cinnamon, the nutmeg, the clove. It's a strong beer at 8%. The stout is just under 6%, so it averages as a 7% beer, and that's fine for breakfast.
Yeah.
But the roasty character, the chocolatey notes of the oatmeal stout tone down the spices of the pumpkin, and obviously the addition of this yummy little critter is really quite a wonderful balance
Breakfast
together.
of champions.
You'll get some too.
Where this combination suits us perfectly, it's important to remember that St. Louis is a cradle of jazz, and jazz is improvisation. It's not scripted, and I think that's pretty much the story of our brewery. It wasn't all carefully orchestrated like a symphony for the past 24 years. And so what Stephen did in developing this is just a perfect embodiment of what our philosophy is. When you see a situation, you figure out a way to deal with it, and you improvise, and sometimes the result is just delicious, and then you pretend you'd planned it all along.